who is ready for a Aldi shop with me. So I'm super excited to bring you guys into my Aldi. This is the store that I typically shop at most of the time. This store is located in Gastonia, North Carolina, and this store has actually just been redone. So the inside is pretty beautiful. All their layout and stuff is super clean inside, so I really like shopping in this store. I got prime parking that day, which is perfect, and now I'm going to show you how we use the carts if you've never used a cart like this from Aldi. And so my girlfriend Anna, the coffee driven homemaker, sent me this little Aldi quarter keeper. It's super cute. It keeps a quarter in there for you because you need a quarter to use their carts. So you take a quarter and you put it into the cart and it pops out the little lock, and it allows you to take out your cart, and then you get your quarter back when you return. So let's go inside and see what they have at Aldi this week. So as soon as you walk in the doors to the right, they have this Oriental display, which immediately made me think of Paige, Vanessa's daughter, because she loves all that kind of Oriental food. And then on the other side is always their cracker display. So it's every kind of cracker from Triscuits to Ritz crackers. They have Cheez-Its and Goldfish, and then their wine. So now not every Aldi has wine, but mine has a huge wine selection, and it is very reasonably priced, and their wine is delicious. Now this wine right here with the red dress on it, I've read some articles, and over in Germany, this particular wine, it was rated one of the best wines in Germany ever, the one specifically with the red dress. So when I go there, I try and look for that. But even this Flirty Bird one is pretty good at $3.99, and this happens to be my favorite cheap wine ever. The Winking Owl is only $2.79 a bottle, you guys, which is absolutely insane, and their Moscato is delicious, $2.79 a bottle. So I usually, if I have any kind of dinner party or friends coming over, this is usually where I go to stock up on wine. And then on the other side of the wine is where they have like the snacky things. So they have a lot of great prices on trail mixes and individual packed nuts, which is to me is great because nuts themselves are super expensive. And then a lot of this stuff over here always reminds me of Trader Joe's, like the freeze dried fruit, and they have like those mangoes that I really like from Trader Joe's. And then here is their brioche bread. Oh my goodness, this is probably like the best thing I've ever tasted in life. They had cookies and cream cake, their bread display, and all of their muffins and their cakes and their different kinds of dessert things are pretty amazing for like their own brand. Like this is not like a specific name brand, which is pretty crazy to me. Like those were chocolate chip stuffed croissants. Like I should have gotten those for my husband. He would have been all over that. So they have donuts up here. That's supposed to be like a replica of a Krispy Kreme. So a cinnamon roll. Their cinnamon rolls are bomb if you like that. Those chocolate chip dunkers remind me very much again of that Trader Joe's feel. You can tell that they were affiliates because they're very, very close in how they package things. And so those are like the pinwheels. And then here's like a Fig Newton. I really love their specialty selected, and then their Benton brand, their brand of things. Like that's a Girl Scout Thin Mint cookie, that is a Samoa, that is a tag along. They're 88 cents, you guys, and they're as close that you can get to a Girl Scout cookie, especially right now during that season. Do not pay $5 a box when you can go to Aldi and pay 88 cents. They are just so delicious. If you like the sandwich cookies, all these things are pretty reasonably priced. Here's where I found those double stuffed Oreos for the first time ever. Jake actually did say he would eat those. He did not choose that. He knew it wasn't an Oreo, but he said he would eat them. So that was pretty good. And then here's their like artisan and all their non-GMO kind of specialty breads. Like their specialty selected is like a gourmet brand as far as I'm concerned. Like never thought I would get gourmet from Aldi, but all these kind of like different kinds of breads and stuff. I find a lot of stuff here I just never thought I would really find here. Even look at these. They're all these non-GMO breads. Like that's a reduced sodium. They have one that was very hearty with like all different kinds of seeds and nuts. And then here's that brioche in just rolls and buns and hot dog rolls. Like just Aldi really blows my mind. These flatbreads are perfect for pizzas. I've gotten them before. I generate sometimes more towards the non-bread that I get from Trader Joe's, but that stuff works well. And then now we're getting into their produce section, and every week they have different produce, what they call a produce pick, and they put that on the end cap, and that's where they drop the prices. 89 cents for blackberries, $1.49 for a pound of strawberries. You saw 49 cents avocados, 89 cents I think it was for those mushrooms, and then 51 cents for organic grapes a pound. All that stuff is just even their produce over here. These salad kits, I've raved about them before. I really love them. Those are the ones that I just recently found at BJ's. So this is not, the Taylor Farms is not specifically Aldi brand, but they're just, oh my goodness, so good. That sweet kale is bomb. Even the Caesar kits, like I really love all of their salads. 69-cent mangoes. Like usually it's a sale in the regular grocery stores for $1. So to me, that is so great. Again, you can't beat the 89 cents for the blackberries. I'm not a sushi person, but from what I hear, their sushi is great there and it's very affordable. These things were super cute. All these little mini hummus cups, like to go. They had a roasted red pepper and a classic, and those dressings. Oh my goodness. I bought the apple thyme. It's mind blowing, you guys. Like legit mind blowing. So good. I love this store. I started to notice that they now recently started packing those little deli things, which is like cheeses and crackers and nuts, a lot like the Good Table, those other little single things that I get from Walmart. Now they have some of their own. Their guacamole is really, really good. And then here's their chicken salad, which that's their hummus, but we're going to come down now to their chicken salad right here, which their chicken salad, you guys, is like so stinking good. There are so many different kinds, the cranberry almond, the bacon ranch, like their chicken salad is bomb. I did try that Chipotle one and it was really, really good. If you like Chipotle, it was like the perfect flavor. Down there at the bottom, they had those pre-packaged salads, and then here is their cheese section. Like holy cow, with the cheese section and the gourmet meats, I always end up getting like the salami and all of that kind of stuff because the kids really like that. Now this is where I found way back when. I'll link it up above if you guys want to see that haul, but I had gotten some of the different Kerrygold cheeses. Well, now they have their own, that Happy Farms, which is their own version of like that Kerrygold specialty cheese, which I did not notice until I was actually filming this shop with me. So I'm definitely going to go back and try those out for sure. But everybody raves about their block cheeses. I don't buy as much block cheese. I probably should. And they don't have the big bulky bag of cheese like I get at Walmart. It would not be cost effective if I bought all of those little bags, but from what I hear, their cheese is amazing. So I really need to give it a little bit more of a shot. But they have like the regular Kraft singles. Those were organic slices, which I don't even see those at Walmart. I've not really seen that anywhere but Trader Joe's, like pre-sliced organic sliced cheese like that. So people rave about their lunch meat, which I've not ever gotten before, but I know it's highly spoke about. So definitely on my list. We have tried their organic ketchup and it is delicious, and it's $1.69, which is like even cheaper than brandless, like where I've been getting my ketchup most of the time. These sauces always make me think of Vanessa. They have a bunch of different like Thai sauces and those kinds of things that she really likes along the Indian food line. And then here's the rest of their ketchups, mustard, relish, pickles. They have a great line of like their peanut butter and jelly. I love all of their organic jams for a really good price, just $2.39 for organic. Their honey, holy cow, that's some of the best honey I've ever had for $3.29 organic, like so good. They have their own like version of Nutella, and then they have their own version of apple butter, which is like their apple butter is pretty good. It definitely reminds me of Cracker Barrel a little bit. So they have their own Hershey syrup, and then they have coming down here their snacky stuff. So we have some of their like fruit snack stuff, which we do like them, but they're kind of on the pricey side. And then they have some of their name brand snacks down here, like moon pies and oatmeal pies. So it's not that they don't carry name brand stuff, but then they have here like their take on the Hostess cupcakes and the Nutty Buddy bars and their own Swiss cake rolls and things like that. This is my favorite end cap if you guys know me, because I love their white cheddar puffs and I love their popcorn. So I always get these in every grocery haul that I get from Aldi, and I rant and rave about that popcorn, you guys. It is so good. Now these are on my list for next time. Those exotic vegetable chips. That's like the taro chips. Those are so expensive in Walmart, like $3 for a bag half the size. So I'm definitely excited to try those next time because I really like them. And now we're into like their pasta aisle. So they have every kind of pasta like anybody normally would, and then their regular sauces, but then they have their organic and then their specially selected line, which has like these top-notch like Alfredos and pestos and all of that, which are so, so good. Like, look at these Alfredos, you guys. It's a regular one, and then I know that there was like a garlic and a 4 cheese. Yeah, there's the garlic, and then I believe there's a 4 cheese that we found. Yep, there's that. Like, so delicious. There's their pestos. If you like pesto, their pesto is pretty darn good. And then now here they even have, this is their take on like an Annie's white cheddar mac and cheese. I don't generally get that there because sometimes I can get the Annie's for $1 or it's even cheaper in a BJ's, but those ones, the box ones that are like Velveeta, are bomb, and they are cheaper than getting the like Annie's that are like Velveeta. If you guys watch any of my Aldi, hauls, you know how I love my applesauces from there, and those are the pouches that we love, and they're the best price, and they're so good, and the variety of flavors are great. And then they have all of their canned fruits, and then their cups of fruit, and then now we're going to get into like all of their vegetables. So they just have, just like any other grocery store, a good array of regular and organic vegetables. And then now here are those German soups. I had every single one of them here so far, and they are all delicious. That harvest potato was the bomb. Definitely felt like I was having like a really hearty bacon cheddar potato soup like in Germany. It was so, so good. These things I don't buy too much, but if you do like those kinds of canned soups, they have those. And then as far as this baking aisle, you guys, if you're doing keto and stuff, I feel like, or any kind of health food journey, I feel like Aldi has you covered down the baking aisle. They have everything from like the different kinds of flours that you need to use, the almond flour, the coconut flour. They also have like the peanut butter powder and all those like protein powder things that you would put in your drinks and in your food, as well as your basic stuff. They still have all of your regular pie fillings, your regular flour, the marshmallows. They have puddings and jellos, all theirs, which I find again is amazing. It's a whole store like of created just of their own products. It's just another Trader Joe's to me, but I had to come back and show you guys this. Remember during Christmas time, I dunked those Ritz crackers in Andy's candy. I wish I would have noticed those. Like, those would have been so much easier to just dump those in a container and melt them than chopping up all of those Andy's candies. But look at that, 49 cents, you guys, marked down. I thought I hit it big when I got that at the Dollar Tree for $1. So even their nut prices over here are a great price. And then they have their like, in the end of their cereal aisle, they have all of these different kinds of like protein bars and Pop-Tarts and cereal bars and all of that. They definitely have you covered with that kind of stuff. Again, some of these things specifically even say like they're carb conscious, they're meant for keto, only 2 net carbs for a caramel nut kind of thing, $4.79 for 5 bars. I'm not necessarily carb conscious, so I don't know how good those prices are, but maybe Nicole or somebody who's on keto can let you guys know in the comments below like how good this stuff is, just because for me, I mean, like I said, a lot of other people rave about them when I watch other shop with me's, and it appears to me that they have so much variety. So definitely have you covered there. And then these are the pizzas, you guys. These pizzas are making commercials because they're so darn good. $5.99, and do you see the size of this pizza? That's it. You take the plastic off and you slide it in the oven, and it is cooked to go. Everything from Hawaiian and Supreme and 5 cheese to an ultimate meat. Like, so good. We've pretty much tried almost all of them already, and they are just, I find myself continuously going back to Aldi and getting more of them because they're that good. All right. Do you guys know how I feel about my balsamic glaze from Trader Joe's? Yeah, this is a strawberry one. I usually put my balsamic glaze on strawberries. So yeah, I was all about that life. So good. Here's the regular, and then they had the strawberry. So I was really happy to see that because Aldi is a heck of a lot closer to me than Trader Joe's. So if there are things I could get here that I can't get there, like a Greek garlic or raspberry vinaigrette dressing, instead of going all the way to Trader Joe's, I can just stop at a sister store and get something like that. Thai coconut ranch, and that's their specially selected. So it's not like their regular ranch that's in another department. This is like their top-notch kind. Now, they were out of the ranch packets. I was a little sad. I wanted some of the ranch packets to try them, but they only had the Italian. But even their seafood is crazy. Look at that salmon. That was a really great price for that as well. And then here are some of their bigger tubs of hummus. They have these over more on the platter section where they had the dips and stuff. So that was pretty cool. A try thing, which is really good for a party, 3 different kinds of dips already done together. And then here's those stone fire naan. Perfect placement to put that here where all of the different kinds of dips. Pepperoni pizza dip, you guys. Halftime pickle dip, sweet heat chicken dip. Those are all dips. So crazy. Sometimes their varieties just blow my mind with some of the things that they come up with. And now here's still that specially selected line. They had more cheeses, and then here's their Tropicana, which is even a Trop 50. My girlfriend Bonnie loves the Trop 50, and she says she doesn't want any other orange juice, and she really needs to go to Aldi and try theirs because that's half the price of the Tropicana one. So here's more specialty things like a caramelized onion dip and some more specialty hummuses and salsa. This 3-layer dip is bomb. We've got that a bunch of times and it's so good. And now here's one of my favorite aisles, you guys. They have an aisle in Aldi that is not food, and wait to see some of the prices for some of these things. You would think that I'm crazy if I told you about it, but did you just see what I just look? Marked down to $20. 5.8 quart programmable slow cooker. For $20, that to me is insane. $37 for this huge, gigantic convection oven. Somebody like Vanessa, I think she just spent more than that on hers that was a tiny bit smaller. So, it's pretty amazing. A wine chiller marked down to $50. Gorgeous. Some of their stuff is just crazy. And now something like this for $4.99. Would I get that acrylic can holder when I can get it from the Dollar Tree? No, but I'd scoop that up for $20, a fryer like that. Just so insane. Look at this little pineapple cocktail shaker. So cute. Sometimes their stuff just kills me. $10, you guys, for a really good ice bucket. I feel like that's something that's always overlooked for a good party, to have an ice bucket. $10 for a salt lamp. I feel like even this, look at this cute little rolling cart. $25, store all of your things in. They have sometimes things that I feel like you wouldn't really find anywhere else for such a great price. So I really love how they always offer this stuff, although it kind of gets me every time. I find myself gravitating towards here because I want to find something. Oh yeah, that sweet Prosecco, holy cow. It was so good. An $8, that blows away the $25. I had to go back and smell it. I was all right, it sounded good. And then for the $8, I was I gotta sniff it. And then, yeah. I definitely put it on my wish list. I didn't go in there with the intention of buying too much, and so I did end up with just a couple of items. I didn't even film that. But I definitely made a huge wish list while I was here to get this stuff to show you guys. So now here we're down their specialty aisle where they have all of their miscellaneous things. So this is their new whole grain pastas. So if it's a new item or something, they usually feature it down this line. 99 cents for organic pasta that's all whole grain. Then look, black soybean spaghetti, and then regular soybean spaghetti, and edamame spaghetti, all organic, totally different things. I just love their variety here. And then they have a 7 greens, almost like a couscous kind of, or something along those, or a quinoa kind of side dish. So they still have those as well. And then here's some more of their baking stuff, and then these. Oh my goodness, I found more vinaigrettes, and wait, a blueberry balsamic, the white balsamic, the maple, but then it's just about to get better. Look at these different kinds of vinegars. These just scream me. So these were all wines, like a Pinot Noir, a Prosecco, a berry, and then a citrus Chardonnay. So these were all wine vinegars, all from different spots like Italy and Spain, which I thought was pretty cool. And then here are their balsamics. They had a bronze, a silver, a gold, and a platinum label. And I was like, wow, that stuff's amazing. And then I came over and I was like, whoa, it just kept getting better and better. So then there was this red pepper spread that made me think of Leanne from Grady's mom. I feel like she would just love that. And then I found like these down here. So I was like, oh my goodness, like a Thai chili and a honey sesame and like all these just different things. And then I honed in on this. Okay, here's their specially selected stuff, and it's like peaches soaked in different things. So that was peaches soaked in vanilla. And wait, it's peaches soaked in almonds and amaretto. Like, what in God's green earth? That was just like, it needed to be me. And then that was peaches and cinnamon. Just sometimes, like I said, their variety of things just blow my mind. All different kinds of granola, a regular coconut, and then a chocolate coconut. All those sound so good, but I'm so overstuffed on granola that I didn't pick up any of these. But I did pick up one of those, the tricolor tortellini, the truffle. It was so good. But then they had a pesto and then a mushroom, which I wish that just me or Mason would eat that because it was so delicious. I wish I could have made it for everybody. And then you guys know me, I'm always a sucker for these specialty pastas. So I love those. Those are so cute. And then now we're in the freezer section. So these are their little like mousse cups and cheesecakes and then garlic knots, you guys. We get those all the time. They're so good. And then even these were so sweet. A shrimp taco kit and a fajita kit. So you just defrost it and it has the shrimp and like all the little veggies in it, and you just toss it in the pan to make your own little thing for less than $5. Like for shrimp in a kit like that, yes, thank you, Aldi. Like, so lobster mac and cheese, okay, whoa, let me show you that garlic cheese flatbread. Let me just tell you that you don't need to order that from anywhere else. It's like $2 and change, and it makes the best crispy flatbread, with especially dunking it in my sauce. Like, it is a must have. Like, so good. And then on the other side of the frozen section, they have big crates of drinks. So still the Spindrift and the Capri Sun and Gatorades, and then they do have like some of their own sodas and their sparkling waters, and then those are like their knockoff Capri Sun juice boxes. They carry the regular LaCroix and then bottles of like Seagram's ginger ale. So again, it's not always just their brand of stuff, which is nice that it's like a switch of things. Tons of little appetizer things. I love that stuff, like buffalo style chicken bites, bacon wrapped dates with goat cheese. Like, that sounded so good to me, like very swanky. Spinach and artichoke dips, maple bacon wings. What? 36-cent eggs. Like, their milk was a little pricey, 89 cents on a half gallon. And then I think their gallon, which I normally thought would be good, I think is still better in my Walmart. But look at their organic milks. That is so good. Their almond milk prices are great. They're half and half, and creamers and stuff can get pretty expensive in the other stores, but these creamer prices are always so good. And I'm going to tell you, these Friendly Farms creamers, they are some of the best creamers I've ever had. And I love Walmart creamer, but I have to say that kind of takes the cake. So is their meat section, you guys. Their meats are pretty good. They're reasonably priced. My favorite is their ground beef. I feel like out of any place I've ever gone, for $80.20 to pay $2.79 is just insane. And I like that it's like the fresh squeeze pressed, and it's not like in the roll that I get from Walmart. So I don't know. I really happen to like this. And then they always mark down their stuff, which for me is great because I use the food saver and I come home and I heat seal and vacuum seal everything and then throw it in the freezer. So all that half price stuff never scares me. And 69 cents, you guys, for drumsticks. The summer is coming. That's great for the barbecue to stock up. I wish my family ate more of that because I would totally capitalize on that. That is so good for like their fryer packs, their chicken wings, like $1.89 for their chicken cutlets. That beats Walmart. Walmart's are $1.99 a pound. So it's 10 cents cheaper. Even their chickens, 99 cents a pound. Like, so great. I can talk about Aldi, you guys, forever and ever, but If you have not gone to an Aldi, I highly, highly recommend you guys going and giving it a shot. I've had some people comment and say to me like, why do you love Aldi so much? Poor people shop at Aldi. That really bothers me because I don't feel like there's anything wrong with trying to get quality products for a better price. And I really feel like Aldi has that. Their specially selected brands are just so good. And I haven't really had anything that I don't like. But the best part about Aldi recently is that even if you find something that you don't like, they have their double back guarantee. So if you have a problem with something and you bring it to them, they'll give you a new one to try something else and they'll give you your money back. So get your money back for that item and you get to try another version of that item or that very same item in case it was bad or whatever. And I think to me that is great. That shows a company that is willing to stand behind their product. That is somebody who says, hey, you know what? If you don't like it, we promise you you'll like something else and we're still giving you your money back because we know it's not going to stop you from coming. Now, they do not have bags, which I love that also. You have to bring your own bags, which I usually just fill my cart and then I fill my bags when I get to my car, or you can bring them inside and fill them inside. This is always just easier because those people at the Aldi counter, there's like memes about how fast the Aldi people check out. Like they slide your stuff through, they put it in another cart and they send you on your way. You don't even got time to bag. And that helps keep their cost down of their stuff because they don't have to pay their employees to be there longer bagging, just like they don't have to pay their employees to gather the carts. That's the wise idea about the 25 cents, because when you pull into their parking lot, there's not random carts all over the parking lot that you're going to worry about hitting, or you can't park, or that somebody left there. Most people want their quarter back, so they walk their cart back up and they put it away and they get their quarter back, and that keeps the employees out of the parking lot as well for them to have to regather the carts because there probably isn't any in there. So I really like their method of trying to reduce costs so that they can make it cheaper for the customer, to just keep things down to make it more cost effective for you to want to walk through their doors. And the way that I love Aldi, I promise I will forever be walking through those doors. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this shop with me and you want me to do other shop with me's, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below. If you have never been to Aldi, tell me what was your favorite thing that you saw here that you wish you could have if you had an Aldi by you. For everybody else, guys, I love you so much, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye, guys.